Most people get married believing a myth that marriage is a beautiful box full of all the things that they've longed for: companionship, intimacy, friendship, etc. The truth is that marriage at the start is an empty box. You must put something in before you can take anything out. There is no love in marriage. Love is in people, and people put love in marriage. There is no romance in marriage. You have to infuse it into your marriage. A couple must learn the art and form the habit of giving, loving, serving, praising, keeping the box full. If you take out more than you put in, the box will be empty. Hey GlamFam, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in to Motivation 101. If you are new, welcome. If you are already a subscriber, welcome back, bestie. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe. We do create a motivational video at the end of every month. So if you've not seen or other motivational videos, you can check that out. Today, I am here to encourage someone. Oh, first of all, your favorite co-host is not here. She has the flu and she's been trying to get better. So she's not very well. Send up a prayer for her. But with that said, today I'm here to encourage someone to fight for your marriage. And if you are spiritual, you know that the fight for your marriage is not physical. This is going to be most of the time on your knees. Marriage is of God. And so anything that God is for, the enemy is going to be against it. And so because it is honorable and because it feels right when you do it, for those people who get married, you probably, if you can remember, or if you're newlywed, you can remember the newness, how new it felt when you got married. So that newness will ultimately wear off if you're not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing to keep that marriage going. Now, anything that God is for, the enemy is going to fight. So you have to fight for your marriage. Every day, you have to be intentional that you're going to stay married, because we get so easily frustrated with each other. And so it's hard. It is hard work. It is a lot of dedication. So if you are not ready to dedicate your time, if you are not ready to dedicate all your energy into making it work, it's probably wise for you to wait. Just take a step back and wait, because there is no I when you get married. There is no me when you get married. You now come together and you are supposed to be one. And I think that's where the problem comes in. We want to be married. We want to be doing all the things that married people are doing. We want the blessings that comes with being married, yet there's still the little selfishness. There's the I and there's the me still. How? It cannot be so if you are married. And your marriage is going to be tried. Why? Because the enemy knows that when people come together, there is power in numbers. As a matter of fact, the Bible lets us know that 3 strands are better than one. And when there's you, your spouse, and God in the mix, 3 strands are so much better than one. Let's take a look at this clip. And this clip hurts my heart. It just really cuts me, because I know that as women, we do so much. And not that men don't, because it's either one way or the other, but I'm speaking as a woman. We do so much to keep our marriages together. And just let me have you take a look at the clip.
Tell me what I need to do and I will do it.
You really want to know what you want to do?
She's willing to do whatever to keep that marriage going. But it's hard when you're fighting for a marriage and you're doing it alone. I try to remind people to remember why you got married in the first place. I always wonder, what transpired? Where did all the love go? The same love that gave you the butterflies, the same love that made you couldn't stop thinking about the person before you got married, unless of course you got married for the wrong reasons. Where did all that go? To make him be treating her like this, and she wants the marriage because she is clearly still in love with him.
I need to tell you something.
What is she doing here?
I asked her to come.
Charles, what is going on? Is she wearing the dress that I just picked out? What?
There's no easy way to say this, but our marriage has run its course. It's over.
What? What are you trying to say?
I'm saying it's over.
Charles, please, don't do this. Please tell me you're not one of those weak begging sisters.
Brenda, let me handle this.
I feel like as women, we have to start looking out for each other. And if as a woman, you find yourself in this, I'm not perfect, but if as a woman, you find yourself in this position where a man is going to drag his wife out, or a man is going to divorce his wife, and you have to be present for that, do you think you're so special that he's not going to do the same thing to you? It's kind of similar to women who picks up a man and believes strongly in her heart that she can change him. She can change him. It doesn't work. People do not change unless they want to change. People do not change unless they have self-evaluated and see where they're going wrong, and then make a conscious decision to change. But when it comes on to marriage, fight for your marriage. And this fight for a marriage is not just a one-sided thing. So until you accept that, there is no I in marriage. There is no me in marriage. We are going to always be having the issues that we're having. Let's take a look at the next clip.
There's gotta be someplace I can take you.
Take me where? He has alienated me from my entire family. He made me put my mother in a home.
So to isolate her as he did, he clearly had a motive, and that's just control, just plain selfishness. I encourage you today, if you're having struggles in your marriage, do a self-evaluation, get down on your knees, because you cannot fight this battle by yourself. As a matter of fact, the battle is not yours, but the Lord's, because if the enemy is after your marriage, you cannot do it physically. And husbands, you are supposed to love your wife as yourself. Whatever you want for yourself, you should want it for your wife. So you really should want the best for your wife, because everybody wants the best for themselves. So you should want the best for your wife. You should put your wife first. Your wife is first. So the Bible reminds us to leave and cleave. Leave your mother, leave your uncle, leave your sister, leave your friends, and you are clinging to your husband, or you're clinging to your wife. A lot of times we tend to strangle our own marriage. You stifle the life out of your marriage. I feel like once you give the devil a foothold, it's kind of like when you put your foot in the door. It doesn't matter what that person does, there is no closing the door. And so that's kind of what you do when you give the enemy a foothold into your marriage. You are letting him in, and he's not giving up. He's not gonna stop. So you have to do now everything in your power to ensure that the marriage is working. You have to make sacrifices. You have to compromise. So if you do feel as though you are getting weary, if you do feel as though you are falling out of love, sit your partner down, have a conversation. Divorce is never the answer. It should not be the answer, because at some point you loved this person. At some point you had this feeling where you are anticipating seeing the person, spending time with the person. Try to think back to when you guys first met. And so this marriage it's a fight. It's work. It's hard work, and you have to put in the time, you have to put in the effort in order to make it work. Now, if you've gotten this far into the video, I just want to tell you thank you so much. I do not take your time lightly. We appreciate your time. And so thank you for giving us a thumbs up, and do come back and check out our other motivational videos. We talk about a variety of things. I'm sure you can find something that will interest you.
Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe.